Alrighty, my friends. Strange to think that a ship like the Engi C has potential to have more consistent, better runs than a ship that I love so much like the Mantis B. Baden says, hey Rand, I'm an indie developer with a lot of experience looking to make a first commercial game. You're looking to make a roguelike game with similar flow as FTL, like the map pacing. You wanted to ask what some of my favorite and least favorite things FTL does as a roguelike. Interesting. Okay, favorite thing, it's gotta be the variety of builds. Like, I've played a lot of FTL-like games, and FTL is the one I keep coming back to, and it's because of how much variety. I mean, just how many ships are there? Let's just look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 times 2, 20, 28. 28 different ships, all with different weapon systems, all with different loadouts. It's just variety. If I really enjoyed The Wind and Wilting Blossom, and I think it's a great game. However, the variety of the units you can play doesn't seem that great. I often end up having the same weapons or the same build or whatever at the end. I played Convoy a couple times. After playing it like 2 or 3 times, I felt like no other build is going to be that interesting. They're all the same. So having different viable strategies be actually viable for beating the end game boss, I think is probably the #1 thing that I would look at for games like FTL. I think Binding of Isaac is another game that does that super well. There's so much variety of ways to build your character to get to the end and win. So I guess if you want a game that has longevity and has people wanting to keep playing it over and over, the main thing is actual variety of gameplay, I guess. As for specifics, I don't know. It's hard to talk about specifics about what make games like these so good. I like the slow-paced strategy style of the gameplay. The different races that all have different skills. All right, so we're going for second win in a row here. So, what else? It's hard to just out of the blue pick the little things that you like about a game. What else is great about FTL? Music. Have a great soundtrack that you can just get Ben Prunty to do your soundtrack. There you go. How's that for something that would be good? Human venting, you know, human venting's great. Human venting is great. I think one overlooked thing in FTL might actually be just how much the soundtrack adds so much to the game. So production value in your soundtrack, maybe. Okay. Big fat ball of nothing there. I don't know. Can I think of other stuff? Clone Bay, he's in my Clone Bay. Need to stop that. Are you in there? You are in there. Okay, let me go get in the doors. Have I ventured you fast enough? Please tell me I have. Yes, good. What about RNG? Yeah, there needs to... I mean, if you're going to make a game like this, randomness is often a big part of it. So, I mean, if you're making a roguelike, that's kind of like a given, right? Because there's going to be randomness. I guess how do you balance randomness versus something else? Okay. Thinking about our recent playthrough of... not Shortest Trip to the Earth, the one I always forget, Crying Suns. One thing I didn't like about Crying Suns is that almost, I think about over half of the RNG events were 50-50s. It's either this or it's this. And they give you an augment, or what they call, I forget what it's called, the equivalent to FTL augments, that makes the 50-50s always be positive. But only 2 choices for a lot of the random events is not enough variety. That kind of goes into the whole variety thing. I feel like there needs to be a lot of different outcomes. God, they keep giving me these crazy good fuel deals early. I'll take it. Yeah, there needs to be random chance and meaningful choices. Yeah, for sure. You have a really good weapon system, and I could hack it. This is a chance to get double rewards. So we're gonna go for being a hero here. I'm gonna hack your weapons. Shooting at your weapons, I think. Choices that influence more than just a reward like money. I mean, how do you have... What are the other choices that would be meaningful in a game like this, I guess is the question. You know what? Progression is another thing we didn't talk about. FTL, as trolly as it is to like unlock all the ships, it takes a lot of work to unlock all the ships, so there's something keeping you coming back. So a good sense of progression and building of power, and oh my god, that's an amazing reward. I'll take it. So a good sense of progression. I feel like Wind and Wilting Blossom, I don't like the way they do, you unlock more weapons by playing the game, because that means you don't get variety until you play the game more. I like that there's so much variety of the weapons and systems and things already available in FTL. It's just more ships that you unlock that have different starting builds. So I can't say that I love Wind and Wilting Blossom's thought to make it so you have to unlock things to use them, because that means you don't get into the variety until you've played the game a whole bunch of times, you know? Is always mind control for the ship, or would I get cloaking? I was talking about that earlier, Plunder Pig. I think, God, these weapons are strong. I think if I get good free crew early, I will be more likely to go with cloaking, because I won't need the mind control counter as much. So if I get free crew early, I will be more likely to get cloaking. Oh man, this burst laser might really wreck us. Okay. That's bad. Hit my shield is bad. And he hit my drone control. Wow, both of those were really bad. Okay, that's really good though. That buys us time. I feel like I've talked a lot about a lot of different stuff. I don't know if these are things that are useful to talk about or not. You didn't feel like unlocking new content weapons by playing. You don't feel like, but instead new ways to use the content that is like FTL does it. Yes. I think that's probably a good way to say it. Like, unlocking new content, new, I don't know. How do I describe that? Come on, double dodge. Give me a break, you shitty game. And apparently be really punishing when it makes me come back for more, apparently. He's dodging over 50% of every one of my shots. Okay, we dodged a lot of his shots for once, though, at least. This is so stupid, man. So dumb. F you, FTL. This guy's got value point in shields and 3 power and weapons. Second fight, Sector 1. So, hashtag balanced. 4 fuel, 9 scrap. It's not that great of a reward, but I kind of don't want to do this fight anymore because of how much damage he's done, so I'm going to take that deal. Okay. Engi versus Engi repair time. Not gonna lie, for you, food for thought is also an aspect that you look for. Food for thought. What do you mean? Playing FTL for you is great since you are space affinity. Oh, are you talking about the kind of the setting of the game? Yeah, I think that's something to think about. Finding a setting that is interesting and has a lot of space for lore and stuff like that. This is actually better than the beam drone. The problem is I have to spend how much to get it online? 50. Plus power. Unlocking weapons is forcing on replayability where there's no natural one. Yeah. You want the replayability to be in... I don't know. It's hard to say, because you could argue that unlocking new ships is kind of like unlocking new weapons. In Wind and Wilting Blossom, it's unlocking new ways to play the game, but in FTL, you don't have to unlock Vulcan to start being able to use a Vulcan, but you do have to unlock, or you don't have to unlock Glaive, but you have to unlock Stealth B to start with the Glaive, you know? I feel like there's a subtle difference there that is makes for a pretty major difference in feel, maybe. Combat 2 is really good. I'm kind of considering using it. You know what? I haven't done a frickin' Combat 2 as an early upgrade in a long time. I'm not sure if this is a good choice. But I think I'm going to try it. I don't have enough power to have the shields and that online, but Combat 2 by itself, Sector 1, might actually be able to kill ships. I'm not 100% sure. When you unlock the Vulcan, you live long and prosper. There you go. Actually, I can. So we are immune to damage on this fight. There we go. Counter would be anti-drone drone. Yes. Because we sold the defense scrambler, yeah. Dual lasers OP? Oh, it is super OP. It really is. Okay, we got a map. Alright. Do I get 5 with this nebula jump? I don't think I do. If I had a second nebula jump, I could get an extra one out of this. You wish you could get more dual lasers? Well, it's kind of like advanced flak. It's so OP that they didn't want the player to be able to buy it. Probably because of how OP it is. Alright, we do have the 2 shields. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, actually. I can change my route a bit, and that might be better. Trying to think, what else makes FTL great that I would want to see in other roguelikes? What else? I can actually save a drone part here, as long as it doesn't run. What else makes FTL great? I feel like it's not just the variety of weapons and systems. The difference in... I think there's a lot of layers to the variety of FTL. It's not just a variety of weapons, it's not just a variety of systems that you can choose, not just a variety of ships you can play. Also, the crew all have different skills. They all have different systems that they can man and give different bonuses. There's just a lot of layers, to it. It's like an onion or a Shrek. There's layers to it. So I guess layers of complexity, maybe. I know that there's another game. Somebody sent me a link to another game that's in early access that's trying to be like a modern graphics version of FTL. And it looked pretty, but from what I could see, I don't know if those layers of complexity are going to be there. It's tough when it's an early access game to see if they're going to be there, but that would probably be something I'd be looking at. There's just so many layers. All right, you have hacking. Hack my weapons. I'll hack yours right back, sir. It's gonna be late though. Yeah. Okay. Ah, he's delayed because Combat 2 drone by itself is frickin' OP as hell. Man, Combat 2 Sector 1, is that the new meta? Holy crap, this thing's tearing it up. Combat 2 Sector 1 is OP. Crying Suns beta, it's done. No, it's not that one. I played Crying Suns and played through it all. It's another game that's... I don't even know if... It's not even in early access. I think it's like alpha that I've just seen video of. I forget what it's called. Yeah, so we don't get 2 more jumps like I was assuming. So, asteroid and then out. Peaceful NGA, kill him with a Combat 2 drone. That's right. I'm gonna not hack here. No dodge. Sad times, no dodges. Okay. I watched that game Loop Hero last night again, and that one looks interesting. It's you know, another roguelike that's got some cool stuff to it. That one, I don't know if it'll have the complexity and replayability of FTL, but it looks like that one's draw to keep playing it is... It's a bit of that combination of, you know, Path of Exile, Diablo, loot finding that you keep wanting to get new stuff every time. So I'm looking forward to checking out that game too. Hopefully people keep making mods for this game. Oh, I'm sure they will. Trigon Space Story. That is the one, Voncho. That is, I'm 90% sure that's the one I'm thinking of. Because when I heard the name, I was like, Trigun? Like the anime? Distress, store, then across. Let's see if we can get some extra scrap before the store. Now, if we get... the one thing I will say about going with combat drone for offense is running out of drone parts. So we might need to get drone recovery arm if we want to keep doing this. Yeah, Engi blue option. Gotta love it. Is that the new FTL variation? That's the game that I was talking about. That's supposed to be like modern graphics in FTL's game. Oh, that's halberd beam. Okay. That's a pre-igniter. Wow, this store's got a lot of good stuff. I'd have to sell something to get halberd beam, and I don't have anything left to sell unless I sell the combat drone, and then I'm not getting halberd beam online. Ooh, that's a tough choice. You can't wait for the antithesis. Slower than molasses. STM, opposite of FTL. Wow, do I really have to skip out on a halberd beam because I can't afford it? Oh man, I've invested in a combat too. I would really hate to sell it right now. I mean, hacking plus halberd is amazing. Problem is, if I buy halberd, I have to sell combat 2 to get it, and I won't be able to get it online for a while. So what's my offense in the meantime? It's only hacking and dual lasers. I think I've already set it up so I can't backtrack. I got as much scrap as I could before the store, because that's what you should do. I think I actually have to skip halberd here. Hey, I played Gemcraft. It's a pretty fun little flash tower game. Yeah, I think I have to skip it. Like, let's consider if we sold this. 37 scrap puts us at 98. We buy this for 65. That leaves us at 33. We can't even get level 2 weapons online yet. So we need another 40-something scrap before we can even get halberd beam online. So it's one of those things where it's just too expensive right now. We need another store later that's got it. Okay. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. I want it. I wants it, but I can't do's it. Can't do's it. He's very unlikely to be able to do damage to us. What do I think about small bombs? Very good weapon, especially for boarding ships. Often on ships like this where it only has 3 weapon slots, I often feel like it's not enough value for the 1 weapon slot it takes up for 1 power. But for a boarding ship, it's really good. For ships with 4 weapon slots, it can be amazing to be like a small upgrade to help you get through shields if you haven't got enough flak or something online. Now I have enough scrap. If only I could go back. Alright, let's get power so I can have my shields online plus the combat drone. Alright, now we're saving up for something. Halberd beam if we can find one. See, we got lucky with a super drone though. We did get this drone for free, so... basically what I'm doing is I'm using combat 2 drone instead of hacking for most of these fights to kind of like... similar drone part usage economy, whatever you want to say. Looks like an ion bomb with how slow it's charging. So we can do this. Trigon looks interesting. Yeah, looks interesting, but again, it's not even early access, so you can't like play it to see how it's gonna be. So that's why I'm like, I'm not getting excited about it yet, or being like, oh, it's gonna be the new FTL. Who knows? Has there been an FTL killer yet? There hasn't that I've seen. All of their FTL clones are inferior versions, sadly. Some nice variety in some of them. Wow, we have so much fuel every time we play this ship for whatever reason. But nothing that's come anywhere close to me to being as good as FTL. You can't do damage, so we'll even not use a drone part at all. You assumed it was free because I'd never buy a combat drone? Yeah, good call, Hamlo, good call. Are there any changes I would want to make to FTL's map sector system, like making jumps more descriptive? the option to buy a map at the start of each sector, etc. I kind of think extended pursuit indicator should just be a thing in FTL. The sectors are randomly spawned, so only being able to see one. The thing that people say about extended pursuit indicator being cheating because it's not in the base game, to me doesn't hold water, because a lot of people will just draw lines on a piece of paper and hold it up to the screen and it does the exact same thing. I kind of think it needs to be clear. Like, that's another thing that I don't love about Wind and Wilting Blossom. I actually have a hard time telling if I'm going to be diving sometime. So I actually prefer clarity in it. It's a risk versus reward if you're going to let it, you know, approach you and be a dive, but you can make that choice based on accurate information. I like the fact that sometimes if you don't look ahead, you get caught out because, oh, I misplayed, I didn't notice it. But I feel like the extended pursuit indicator, these lines, I kind of wish they were in the base FTL. I think they're just like quality of life and factorial for blueprints and stuff. I just think it should be in the game. Convoy is pretty good, but has some game-breaking issues. Chief among them being that there's no reason to not use the cars with utility mounts for shields. Okay. I don't remember the game enough to remember those particular details, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I get one more jump before going to the nebula? Nah. You use a ruler for your game. Each jump normally is 2.5 centimeters on your screen. Nice, nice. All right, again, somebody who can't do damage to us, so we will not use drone parts. Would I make changes to it? Even with the extended pursuit indicator, the nebula jumps can be unclear to me, and I don't know if I think that's a good or a bad thing if it's unclear. Again, I kind of like clarity. Even if I know it's a good or a bad choice, I would like to know for sure what the outcome of that choice is, if that makes sense. Reason 2, you like FTL, awesome background images. Very true. Don't worry, it could be Madden 2021. YouTube has been recommending you clips. Dang, it's awful. YouTube's been recommending you clips of Madden? What, like a streamer playing it or what? Okay. So we can get a lot of jumps. These are all half jumps in the nebula here. It's someone who posts clips of horrid bugs in Madden. Okay. The game has a 0.2 rating on Metacritic. Wow, I didn't know it went that low. Okay. Nebulas are unlucky for you? Okay. Oh, man. Cloaking and a missile. I'm gonna see what this missile does before I decide if I hack. Okay, if we get... Okay, we'll take 2 missiles to save a drone part. Okay, it's only 1 damage missile. Wow, you haven't hit shields or weapons yet a single time, have you? Combat drone, only my shot hit. Alright. 2 damage, not too bad. It's the bottom of PC and Xbox. Probably PS4 or 5 as well. You didn't look. The unofficial FTL bonus tracks by Ben Prunty are great. They are. You've been trying to level piloting for those ion storms for free loot, but it's always a battle. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a... Hey, free weapon. It's random. It's random. Eventually, you'll get the level 2 pilot. You'll get that thing. You'll be like, yes, it paid off. I just do it because level 2 piloting is useful for the rest of the run, so getting a little early to me for a chance at extra loot I think is worth. I will say if you have Clone Bay, you don't need to do that because the blue option that level 2 piloting could get you, Clone Bay is actually a better option anyway, so just keep that in mind. Heavy ion. Are we civilian? I kind of want to see if this is a store. I think I've seen 2 stores already. I'm going to do 2 more jumps, and if I don't see a store there, we're going to get heavy ion online. It's not a good weapon, but it is another weapon. Heavy ion hype Kappa. Attempt to follow them. Nice. Okay, you can't do damage to me, so we'll save drone parts. You hit your eye with the edge of your mask and it feels funny. Okay, don't do that. Be careful, Hamlo. Don't punch yourself in the face. I know I'm telling the people who board my ship to kill themselves and kill their friends, but you shouldn't actually do that to yourself. That feel when you keep getting bad weapons. Well, you know, getting bad weapons is getting bad weapons is better than getting no weapons. So, if nothing else, you can sell them for hopefully better ones. Okay, are you gonna really force me to use my combat too because you have 50% dodge? You would O2 hack crew kill this just because you love it. There's no guarantee they don't have level 2 O2, Pie Boy. If I shot O2 once, I guess I could find out, but I'm not that patient. I already had to wait one time for our Mantis B ship to kill an auto scout with just a boarding drone in one room, so... Oh man, I think he moved an Engi in there. Okay. I have 22 drone parts. I am way too impatient for this stuff. Level 2 O2 would not counter a level 1 hacking for O2 crew kill? Really? Well, I guess it shows how infrequently I do that. Nice. There we go. Dodging wood, which is what they had a lot of, yeah. I assume you say that because I have dual lasers. I'm guessing if I didn't have dual lasers, it would counter it. I'm pretty sure hacking level 1 by itself won't crew kill an O2 a ship with level 2 O2. You probably have to shoot it and then hack it, I'm guessing. Okay, one more jump. If that's not a store, we're getting heavy ion online. Did you shoot O2 still? Okay. Alright, you have a missile. I'm gonna use 2 drone parts here then. You aborted me in my shields. I only need 1 shield, so we can do this. Nice! No soup for you, no missiles for you. No deal. You gotta offer me like free flax and stuff. Is it ever worth it to try and buy weapons from pirates? No. Don't ever take that. Unless you're just absolutely desperate, don't do it, because that event is a chance for them taking your scrap, doing free damage, and then just being a fight. Because they say, I told you it's a dangerous place out there, so don't do that event. Just always fight them. Either fight them or ignore them. Any weapons? No good weapons. Crew. Do I buy crew? I think I actually just get the heavy ion online. I had a real issue with dealing with borders last run. Thinking about buying the rock. I don't think I want to spend my scrap on that. Well, I know I don't want to. I think I'm just gonna get level 2 or another power so I can have combat drone heavy ion online. Going into Sector 3, we need to be able to get through 2 shields consistently. Using heavy ion, you know, it's better than using nothing. So, there you go. Where are you? You're in here. Okay, it's a Mantis, alright. Okay. You're gonna kill him, aren't you? Almost. Well, this guy's gonna kill all of my crew. It's fine. MC can get you a potential weapon or a fight, though you still have to pay for the weapon. I don't like to do the mind control one either, because mind control can also get you no fight. If you attack that guy, it's just a guaranteed fight. And in FTL, you want every fight you can take because it's potential scrap. I would take a guaranteed fight, unless you see the ship and he's got, you know, friggin' glaive beam, flak 2, hacking, and you have really crap weapons. Just take guarantees in FTL every chance you get. That is the secret to FTL. Hacking and cloaking are the two best systems because they add guarantees to FTL. I think it was Biohazard that said that one time, and I really like that philosophy. Here's an interesting choice. Chance at Zoltan Shield. I mean, Envoy or Engi controlled for free stuff. We all know how good Zoltan Shield. I mean, Envoy is, so I guess we're going for Envoy. Mind control tells you what the weapon is, but it's best just attack to get the fight, like Rand said. Yeah. Okay. Store. I could sell a heavy ion for a black. Hashtag Envoy life, that's right. Made reloader's good. Ho 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 ho! You remember what I said about selling something for a flak? Guess what? We're selling something for a flak. Whew! All of a sudden, we're like 8 times stronger. All of a sudden, we are like 8 times stronger. Now do I sell combat 2? Do you have a defense drone? If you had a defense drone, I'd probably sell combat for it. I think it would be just enough, I think. But he doesn't have missile defense, so for now we'll hold on to that. Forehead prediction. Well, it's not that hard to predict. Flak is actually pretty common. One reason why I love it so much. It's one of the most OP weapons you can get consistently in FTL. I have some good tips for the game. Have I played this game before? Never. Never. What even is FTL? They're in here. What even is this game? Never heard of it. Why does anybody even play it? It's so trolly and hard. Okay. Venting humans. It's just adds spice to everybody's life. Especially the life of the humans we get to vent. Adds so much spice. They can't survive the spice. Die from my spiciness. Still no free crew this run. Did I even use the ion at all? Yeah, I think 2 fights. 1 or 2 fights. But it also gave me the upgraded weapon system to use the flak, so that was the other reason I upgraded to use heavy ion, because if I find any other 2-power weapon, especially one that's better like a flak 1 or burst laser 2, we already have the upgrade to use it, so. Are flak 1s more common than burst laser 2? I think so. I'm not sure on the rarity of burst laser 2, but I'm pretty sure that flak 1 is lowest rarity and burst laser 2 is something above that, something more rare. I don't know 100% what the rarity is. Wow, okay. Turn this guy on right now. Double frickin' bombs. They seem more common in your experience? Well, seeming is not something that I would go by. In this case, I think you might be right, but I don't remember the exact numbers. Math Champ probably knows the rarity. Even Pieboy might. I don't know it offhand. I think there's like 4 level of rarities. I think my Flak is at the lowest level rarity. Glaive and Vulcan are at the highest. And I think Burst Laser 2 is at like the 2nd or 3rd. But again, I don't remember a lot of those little details. So 35 scrap. Only thing we'd be able to get there that we would want would be long-range scanners. But long-range scanners are so good that it's worth checking for them. You don't know it offhand, you'll Google it. I feel if they ever tried balancing this game, they should make Burst Laser 2 more common versus Flak, but I don't know. My thought is that Burst Laser 2... Honestly, Flak 1 should probably be a little more expensive and Burst Laser 2 should probably be a little cheaper. But they're both so good that, you know, it takes major changes to... Honestly, I don't... All these balance mods people do, I don't really care for them, so... Still no defense drone. No long-range scanners. Automated reloader would be nice if I sell Combat 2 drone 4. I just don't know if I want to do that. Combat 2 drone still is pretty darn strong right now. think there are 5 levels of rarity, and rarity 0 also exists for weapons that don't appear in stores. Okay. You are technically correct. The best type of correct. Just remove Burst Laser 2 and Flak 1 makes it all more interesting. Yes. Everything's balanced if nothing's good, right? Oh, God. Free borders, man. God damn it, FTL. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, we got them to move somehow. Okay, because we vented them. Okay. Clone Bay is currently getting attacked. 2 small bombs, my Clone Bay. I'm screwed. Oh my god. Don't you... Okay, we vented that, thank god. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank god. I think we actually hit him while he was cloaked there. That was terrifying. There was a chance we lost all our crew there. Okay. Nice double reward, though. Would I pick up a drone recovery arm for this ship? Possibly. Now that Flak 1, Combat 2 is not as needed. If I get one more 1-power weapon like a heavy laser, I'll probably sell Combat 2 and get hacking upgraded. Because that's a weapon system. It's an offense that I can aim. No matter how good Combat 2 is, the fact that you can't aim it is always going to make it worse than aimable weapons to me, so. Flak 1 seems like the best thing to shred shields. Yeah, it's really good. And it's only 65 scrap, and it's only 2 power, and it's fast. It's just an insanely good weapon. Is that a Burst Laser 3? Damn, okay. Alright, if I can get it offline, I will not hack you. If I can't, I will 100% hack you. Gotcha. Turn off auto fire now that we need to actually kind of time these. Especially since all the projectiles hit at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they were made for, is to take shields out. Burst Laser 2, there's a slight lag between the shield being hit, so lasers aren't as effective. Yeah. Another reason why I actually prefer Flak over heavy laser, Burst Laser 2. This is a Zoltan homeworld. We don't want Distress Beacon for Zoltan Shield, I mean Envoy, so... 4, 5, 6. I think I could get 7. But I don't think I have a route that gets me 7. Actually, 1, 2, 3... No, I don't. So, plan on probably getting 6 and going through the nebula. So our only chance of Zoltan Shield is here, or here right now. I mean Envoy. Okay. Envoy would totally save this run. Oh crap, we're still ioned. See, Pieboy, this is why I always wait for ions to wear off. This right here. I swear that shouldn't be a thing. God damn it. Freaking 2 shields. Defense drone Mark II BS, man. This guy's so goddamn strong. Both his drones counter my build. Okay. You call halberd beam lasers because laser beams. Okay. You only ever stated that backup battery always comes back from cooldown. Oh, okay. Backup battery. All right. Well, I guess I just, if I see any system that's has the blue thing like it's cooling down, I usually want to just wait. I've had that. What just happened there happened to me. It wasn't a huge deal. It was just annoying. Alright, one more jump. One more jump before I do upgrades. Alright, no Zoltan Shield, I meet Envoy quest. God, I've been boarded like every other fight this sector. Is this a pirate sector? It probably is a pirate sector, isn't it? So that's probably expected. But I haven't gotten any free crew, if this is a pirate sector. No, this is a Zoltan sector. God damn it, I hate Zoltan sectors so much. So dumb. No Zoltan Shield, I mean Envoy quest, and frickin' just boarding everywhere. Why you shout at me? Bye bye, nah, cause hashtag blame chat. So I skip a jump to get potential Zoltan Shield quest, or get one extra jump in a nebula. I think I will go for the potential Envoy here. Okay. Yeah, I know, we're trying to get Envoy. Was I looking for Envoy in Pirate Sector? No wonder I couldn't find him. Okay. Wow, my doges have not been on point today. Come on, Raffin and Butters. Do some frickin' doging, please. Nope, they have all of the doges. They have all of them. I don't get to have any. Okay, there are some doges. Thank you for giving me some doges. Okay, flak offline. No Zoltan Shield and no Envoy. No fun for us. This has been kind of a horrible, worthless sector. We just got a bunch of damage and not really any upgrades. Well, I guess we got a flak. Can't be all bad. If we got a flak, can't be all bad, right? Yeah, we got a flak. Hey, the ship. What you got? Another halberd beam. Okay. Still, this sector could have been way better. We didn't get a system. We didn't get any free crew. We didn't get the quest we were looking for. So all in all, I rate this sector a 4 out of 10 stars. 4 out of 10. Just kind of lazy sector. Kind of lazy. It's a nice double reward at the end of the sector, though. Flak better than Zoltan Shield. I actually could get this jump and it wouldn't be a dive, but since I don't know if there's anything in there, is it worth it? With 24 fuel, actually, I think it's worth it. Am I correct about this? I believe I'm correct about this. Okay, it's a ship fight. He has missiles. This is gonna be too late. Oh, got it there in time. Damn it. Only the missile stays online. Of course, every freaking time. Can I dodge it though? No. No, I can't. F your missiles, by the way. Do it! I did it, okay? Do it! Wow, okay, that was like a 90% dodge thing right there. I would really like to have my hacking back online. And I really wish you hadn't hacked my weapons. We're just hacking each other's crap all the time here. Nice, you chose the wrong weapon to be online, and I love you for it. See if we can get some doges offline here, since you're doging all my stuff. Blow up as much of the sectors you can to piss off Envoy. Come on, Envoy, don't you want to find me in another sector now because I've blown up all your friends? Okay. Alright, 126 scrap. We could get third shield, but what if there's an early store with, I don't know, another flak in the next sector? Alright, here we go. Next sector. Rebel controlled. Glad it's not a rock sector. What I actually really would like to find is probably a defense 2 to replace this combat 2. I mean, defense 1 to replace this combat 2. Okay, that's a dead end, so we're not even going to go there. How about a strong missile? What, for me to use? No, I don't want a strong missile. I do not like missiles. They're too slow and are countered by defense drones. Alright, I guess we'll go third shield and hope we don't run into a bunch of missile ships. Why? I just told you why I don't like missiles. They are too slow and they are countered by defense drones. And you run out of them. Alright, well, blue system repair drone just got us a boarding drone. That's a pretty good deal. Not everything has a defense drone, I know. But they're still slow and you run out of missiles. Oh god, he's got hacking, he's got a... fucking hell, these enemies are so goddamn strong. Is he running away? He's also fucking running away. No, it's not possible to complete all ship unlocks in one run. Oh, god damn it. Running away, fucking missile, hacking. God damn it, FTL. This is such a stupid thing. Okay, well, I'm not using my drone control here. How did that fucking hit, you shitty game? Excuse my French, you suck, you piece of crap. My god, I can't fucking dodge anything in this stupid game. And that's gonna even hit too. F you, FTL. Okay, get the missile offline at least. Flak you, FTL, you flacking suck. Alright. We did pull his pilot, thankfully. 9 health, man. This is a... We are strong, and this game is absolutely butt-effing us right now. This is such a stupid run that we have got 0 free crew. We can't find a store to repair. This is a really terrible mid-game right now. Rand. FTL is amazing with all the variety of stuff that happens. Also Rand. FU game, hacking, running missiles. Why can't the game roll this combo? Yes. That still allows to get systems early on without piercing shields. You're talking about how good missiles are, eyeshadows? Well, then use them. You don't have to convince me for your reason of liking missiles. I think they're bad. You're welcome to use them. I don't like them. I hate offense that runs out all the time, and that is usually what happens when you use missiles, in my experience. Okay. I feel like sometimes I say my opinion on things and people are like, no, but this. It's like, that's great. I'm glad you feel that way. You can use them. I'm not going to. Are you trying to convince me? I don't know why you're so adamant about it. What you don't like about missiles? Too costly on energy. For most of them, yeah. I mean, in my opinion, the best missiles are Swarm Missile and Pegasus. Problem with both of those, Pegasus is too slow, Swarm Missile is too slow. So, most missiles have that issue. Artemis, that the one power Artemis missile that Kestrel has is probably the best missile in the game. And again, it's one of those things you can only get on your starting ships. So, Swarm's pretty decent. It's not bad. Problem with Swarm is, in order to get the full value out of it, you need a full 21-second charge time, which is as slow as a Flak 2. It's fairly flexible, so you can fire it earlier, but the more you fire it early, the faster you run out of missiles. So it's one of those balance things that you use it suboptimally, you're running out of missiles quicker, so you got to balance that. Artemis is good because it's fast and it's only one power. It's kind of probably the most OP missile in the game. Okay, he's not running. Depending on what his missile does, I'm going to try to save a drone part here. Over 75% dodge, I believe he just showed. Over 75% of my shots he dodged. And I dodged. Finally bomb. Okay. Well, the enemy Artemis is not a 1-power missile. So, Hamlo, your thing there is slightly incorrect. Fuck you, FTL! Fuck you! Ugh, God damn it! You're stupid and I hate you, FTL. I hate you. 2 out of his 4 bomb shots have hit my weapons. God damn it. You're so dumb. You're so dumb and I hate you. But you're a good game, but I hate you. Alright, we killed that human. So since when do enemies care about power? True. It's true. Then again, the Lido might be worse in terms of just being an annoying git of a weapon that fires too fast. Yeah. Alright, can I get like a free weapon or something? Can I get a store where I can buy something? I think I've seen every jump this sector so far. I haven't seen this jump. If I go through the nebula a couple more times, I still will be able to see that. So that's risk versus reward. We can get a bunch of extra jumps, but can I survive if I don't just beeline it to a store right now? Couple missile ships and we just lose, man. Be nice if you had a chance of getting Artemis from that event where you have to find that Federation outpost after sailing the ship in the asteroid place. Sure. How much power do I have? 15. Oh, I'm trying to debate if I need to like do more upgrades. Boarding's been wrecking me. I guess I'll get doors right now. I want to have some scrap to find a store and actually repair and upgrade something. Store's probably in the dead end. You might be right. Oh, thank God that wasn't 5 free hull damage. I'm not sure if it could have been, but I already have max piloting on you, so we'll do this. Finally, a free crew. I think that's the first free crew in the last 2 runs, I think. I can get this jump, but I'm a little afraid to get extra jumps right now. Okay, empty jump might actually be better than a bad ship fight right now. I'm hoping this bottom one down here is a store. Just for repairs. Okay, no missile. Defense drone Mark II. Okay, this guy cannot damage us. So I'm going to attempt to not use any drone parts. Value point in shields. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I can do this fight. As long as it doesn't run, I think I can do this without using a drone part here. Oh, there's a fire in his shields. Does that burn down? Beautiful. Wow, I put it out fast though. It must be an engine putting it out or something. No surrender. You gotta offer me like, I don't know, hull repair drone or something right now. Or a flak. If you offer me a flak, you know I'll let you go. Damn, no store. I miss out on 2 jumps if I go this way quicker, but I think I actually have to miss out on jumps to try to force the store quicker, or else we just die from one big missile ship. Man, we are kind of teetering on the edge right now. Okay, who the other day asked, do triple missile ships exist? I present to you Exhibit A. I say a missile ship will kill me. Literally an enemy with 3 frickin' missiles. You gotta be fucking kidding me, FTL. You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. That was the wrong hack. I meant to go for weapons. I need some doges to save my life right now. Yes! Oh, thank God. I meant to hack weapons, but you know what? Hope maybe shield hack was the right choice all along. Oh my God, he's running. Running away. All right, screw you, FTL. At least they'll run out of missiles fast, Kappa. Sure, sure. At least they run out of missiles fast. I'll run out of health fast, and the stream will end early. So if you want that to happen, there you go. So there you go. Is that an 8-power weapon system? It was 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 6 or 7. I don't think it was 8. Yeah, at least we'll run out of HP fast. There's my counter to that. My misclick guided by Orange Jesus, that's right. Saved by a misclick. Nick Ulster, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to stream, my friend. That might be the first 3 missile ship I've seen not in a dive in a long time, honestly. Man, if this isn't a store, we're probably just dead. I don't have like a defense drone sitting in my cargo that I don't know about, do I? No. And also Proxy Generation, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate that. All out of love. I know. And my trolling right back at you is all out of love too. Okay. I basically have to hack weapons and use my combat drone every time until I find a store, so. This guy's fucking running away with fucking missiles, man. God damn it. I can't shoot the missile phone. Okay. Okay, beautiful Combat 2 drone. Beautiful. You're beautiful and I love you and you're carrying me right now. Got him. Just gotta use all our drone parts to try to conserve our health. That good luck. Yeah, we're having so much good luck right now. That's what I contribute to our living. Good luck. I have made upgrades to my defense that I would not make if I was having good luck. If I had good luck, I would already have mind control and more weapons and a defense drone. This is us hanging on by the skin of our teeth with 7 health right now. So is the combat drone an honorary Carl? Sure, he can be an honorary Carl. Okay. So yeah, I think what Hamlo said earlier is correct. I think this must have been our store because I'm 90% sure I've seen every jump this sector except this one because it's a dead end and haven't seen a store. Or it was a 0 store sector, which I guess is possible. Missiles on every goddamn fucking ship, man. And fucking hacking, man. All sectors have a minimum of 1 store? Okay, well then it's 100% was there then. What's up, Eden? Avalon, you really want to see the enemy ship generation function FTL. How do they give you the counter to your ship so often? No, I think even Sector 8 is guaranteed. It's just not guaranteed that it won't be immediately taken over. So I need all 3 shields, I need my Combat 2 drone, and I also need to hack his weapons, I think. Not having a good run? No, I can't find a store to save my life, and we're about to die because every fucking ship has missiles. Pardon my language, I'm getting my salt out today. Hack my goddamn weapons too. F you, FTL. Just F you. Hey, at least he's not running, right? At least, I think I have to go for shields here. Okay, 1 shield down. I need to dodge. No dodges, and I don't have weapons right now. God damn it. God damn it, I was late on my hack. Fucking hell, man. There! Get that shit out of here. 4 health, man. I don't want the Engi C run to get wrecked so hard and us go 1 and out, but it's looking like FTL's forcing that right now. FTL's forcing us to have shit runs because it just won't give me a goddamn store. I don't think I've seen a store in a sector and a half now. And I've seen every ship with missiles for about a sector and a half. Oh, man. You've been binging the Multiverse series. Love my stuff. Oh, thanks, Proxy. Appreciate it. You didn't know that about Sector 8? Yeah, I'm 90% sure that somebody told me at one point Sector 8 is guaranteed a store. It's just, it can spawn where the flagship spawns. It can also spawn at locations that are immediately taken over, so. Everyone start cooking. Rand is preparing the seasoning. That's right. Maybe I'll get a repair event. Maybe I'll get a free 5 hull damage event, and we'll get to call it a day early, so. Well, we died to only missiles, so I gotta just do more engine upgrades. Spend all my scrap on that. You completed your first modded ship and you would like to ask how to submit them again? Type exclamation point FTL ship, and that'll give you the thing. Basically, whisper me the ship. Alright, they counter my stuff here. Well, it's not a missile, but it is a bomb. It's better than the missile, though, so. And we also dodged it. I'm going to use all of my dodges on bombs rather than missiles, apparently. Okay, not taking that deal. Okay. Oof, okay. Alright, 0 damage fight. What do you know? Is the one fight that didn't have missile, only a bomb. And I took no damage. Okay. Is move in to examine a chance for 5 hull damage? I think it's a chance for a ship fight. Colonized moon. I don't usually check these, but FTL appears to be a colonized moon. FTL appears to be a colonized moon. Nothing. Low scrap, low scrap. Clone Bay. Chance for free crew. Scrap the machinery. 2 borders. Planet ASB firing on my ship. Okay. No free damage, it looks like, unless you count as an ASB as free damage. So it's a chance for ASB. I kind of need free crew. I'm going for it. Okay, it's free scrap. I'll take it. All right, NG Homeworlds. We need an immediate store. I need an immediate store. That's no store. That's a distress beacon. All right. Well, distress. Could do giant alien spiders. They're just pirates. Nice, nice. We're alive! We're alive! Thank you, Jesus! Praise RNGesus, we are alive. Oh my god, I have so much I want to do here. So much I want to do. Live is the #1 thing. Alright, boarding drone, system repair. I think I need to buy crew if they're selling any. Or they're not. Defense 2 is the worst of the 2 drones, but you know what? I think I actually need to do that. Scrap recovery. Yeah, no, that's not the play. That is probably the worst thing you could buy in this store right now, apart from maybe an anti-personnel drone or something. Although that might actually not be bad with how bad our anti-boarding is. All right, what are we doing here? Charge 2 was something. Man, I wish I could have gotten that halberd beam earlier. We got 2 more stores, actually. Alright, what I'm going to do... I'm going to buy mind control because boarding's been wrecking us lately. It's also kind of a defense, kind of an offensive upgrade if I can see their thing. I'm going to get the 2 systems I want. Then I'm going to get 2 more jumps than this store and I can get around, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to hope this other store's got another weapon we can use. We're still kind of relying on Combat 2 and hacking, and being reliant on 2 drone parts per fight is really not good. What do I sell Combat 2 for Defense 2? I don't think it's enough, is it? 70, actually it is just enough. But then I'm relying on hacking for my offense. I don't really want to use Combat 2 for offense. I don't want to check the other stores. It's inefficient to check them and then come back. I agree that Defense 2 drone can be a trap. But I kind of need missile defense. That's what's been killing me. Engi sector, you can get free drones. That's true. Alright, let's hold off. We have 2 other stores. I'm probably only going to check 1. Defense drone 1 is pretty likely. I don't know that that's true. Okay, well, I was about to get really hyped for a free weapon. That's a free fire beam. But okay. Let's keep on the path we were going on. Investigate. Yes, free stuff. Okay, alright. We're gonna skip that bottom store. Hope this has defense drone Mark 2, Mark 1, or some other good weapon. Defense drone, frickin' Mark 1. Okay, okay, and some other weapons that are pretty decent. Okay. There's our missile defense. If I sell fire beam, these weapons are pretty comparable. This has got a breach chance though. Slightly slower, but has breach chance. Got 2 of your favorite mediocre weapons. Yeah, for mediocre, these are not bad. Alright, so we need 85 scrap, and we are not feeling nearly as bad now. Okay, alright. Hopefully now we can just get some scrap and bring this run over the hump here. Selling the fire beam, of course. There's a free hull beam right after. Okay. For bad weapons, they're pretty good. Yeah, there you go. This is virus. I have increased hacking. I have all 3 of the things. Improved hacking, I think, is the best scrap gain with the drone reactor booster. I am becoming Rand, destroyer of hulls. Okay. Trying to decide if I was going to use hull laser over the dual laser, but it's slower, has breach over fire, but it's just not as good. Okay, we just want to get that with that one. Is hull beam better than hull laser in my opinion? It is definitely higher DPS and damage potential. What I like about hull laser is I don't have to aim a beam on no pause. So if I was pausing, I'd probably go with the hull beam. Since I'm playing no pause, I'm going to go with the laser. Because more projectiles means more stuff to get shields down. And I don't have to have perfect timing and take more time to aim. Well, no pausing. Beams are always harder in no pause, in my opinion, because the extra micro requirement. And there's the free defense drone. Wow, how do you all... Wow, how do you all know this? That's... I swear I don't get free Defense 1's drones all that often. But okay. I gotta say, Engi Sector, Engi Homeworld's just pulling the run together. Zoltan almost pulled it apart. Engi pulling it back together. Damn, that was a chance at free Engi and didn't get it. Chat is all knowing, that's right. Hull lasers also had the chaos potential of breaches, which is why I like them. Yeah. Hull lasers, the breach chance, and because they actually do less damage when you shoot at system rooms, it actually is better for crew kills, because you shoot these at shield room, cause breaches, causes chaos, makes their crew more likely to suffocate and die, so possible crew kills. So a lot of things to like about that. Okay, up another dead end, so that's probably our store. Watch those both be both of our stores. Do I get Defense 1 drone all the time in Engi sectors? Maybe I do and I just sell it all the time, so I forgot. Wow, these weapon ships have been kind of insane. Guess I'm using two drone parts here. I wish I had as many dodges as my enemies did. Maybe then I wouldn't get so salty at FTL all the time. Unfucking believable. Okay, we dodged that one at least. God damn it, Steve! I was just bragging earlier about how good you are on Engi ships. Did he just let 2 missiles through in the same fight? F you, FTL. Come on, man. Alright, his cloaking's down. At least he face tanked the last one. Okay, we breached that. Zero fucking dodges, man. Zero. I have 45 goddamn dodge. How do you not get pissed off at a game where you have 45% chance for something to happen and it never fucking happens? Kill him so I don't have to get another defense drone, please. Basically a 50-50, failing it every time is what's happening right now, basically. They have a chance of letting missiles through depending on the ship design. Defense drone, I died for you, ran. Is that good enough? No, it's not. You have to actually do your damn job, which is to shoot down missiles. So it's like on Engi ships, because the smaller boxy layout, then again, this happened. Yeah, it's just... You just have my RNG, and it's very likely that you're going to get hit by missiles all the time, even with a defense drone online. It's just what happens. What sector are we in? Sector 6. Do I need level 3 hacking? Not yet. I still am hoping to find, I don't know what, better weapon than a whole laser one, maybe, from a store. Okay. His weapons are actually fairly weak, thank God. I need Reddit engines. I'm pretty sure wasting scrap on Reddit engines would just make me rage even harder when it fails to dodge. Jeez, I hit you 3 times. Guess what? He has 3 shields plus a value point, so you only get 1 shield down for hitting him 3 times. And guess what? I still can't dodge anything. Plot twist. Rand's copy of FTL is bad RNG on purpose for the entertainment of chat Kappa. Not even real rage. Fake salt for the views. That's what I do. Fake salt for the views. Not even really that ragey. Just doing it for the entertainment value. Double reward? Okay, I like double rewards. Looking for a store with a weapon that's not a 2-power 2-shot laser. Something that's not mediocre would be nice. You're saying someone sabotaged my game to make me rage harder? Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. I'm just trolling you right back. Because that's what people say that to me sometimes, so I'm just trolling you back. Could it be Math Champ's mod sneaking it in? Certainly a possibility. Did he sneak in OP flagship mod again? Damn it, Math Champ. You have a potential for a lot of jumps here. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Any wins yet for the ship? Yeah, we're on our second run. So here it is. You can mind control them to make a better deal. What they will often say is, we were actually going to fight you, and then you get the fight anyway. If you do this, you have a chance for them to take your scrap and then do damage and fight you. But really what you want is just to attack the ship, because you just want to take their scrap. And that's a glaive beam. Hacks my hacking, huh? Probably will try not to hack here, then. Okay. Oh, laser, why are you going to be so much slower than everybody else? Can I dodge this, please? Damn it, we're taking damage unless this hits. That was a really good swipe. We're getting really bad RNG. Basically for everything that could possibly happen this run. But we're not dead, so, you know, we got that going for us. This run would be really great if I hadn't almost died. Yo, dog, so you like hacking? We hacked your hacking so we can hack your hack, so you can't hack with your hack. Mind control can also give you the chance of a weapon, but most of the time it's a crappy weapon, now that you think about it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is they're offering you a weapon that you still have to pay for. So, why... There are so many weapons and so many bad weapons that I just got 45 scrap rather than paying 45 for possibly nothing. Possibly a small bomb or a repair bomb or something. Just take the guaranteed scrap. You do wish this event could give you a free weapon for surrender? That would be nice. That I would take. They offered you whatever the weapon is for free. That would actually be a deal. Possibly worth taking. 45 scrap for an ion blast. Oh my god. Don't you love how you can't mind control them because you don't have, you can't see them, but they can mind control you in a nebula? Don't you love it? A little slow on this. He's running. I need to make sure he doesn't get out. Good. Whoo! That was really good. The dodges were not good, however. Everything was good except for the fact that we can't dodge anything this entire run. Yeah. You would consider buying the weapon if it was 30 instead of 45? Sure. Yeah, because that's basically a good deal on every weapon, right? I don't think there's any weapon that costs more than 30. Mind-controlling robots, a cautionary tale of what might happen to us in the future. Yeah. Like many events in FTL, that is often a scam, and so you should just fight them and kill them because everybody is out to get you in FTL. It might sound like, you know, some sort of paranoia complex. But it's not paranoia, but if everyone really is out to get you. You're gonna go heat up dinner, don't die. I'll do my best, but I make no promises. I've only got 2 shields, so I'm gonna use a defense drone and try not to use hacking. Where is he? He's over here. Oh my god, it's Devil Mantis. Go fight your friend, please. Kill your friends. Because they're not your friends. Scoopa-doopa-doopa-scoopa-doo-doo. Oh, they boarded me again? Where are they? In here? Damn you, FTL. You shitty, shitty game. Fucking hell, man. How did he even do that? How did he even do damage to my drone control? Right as the missile comes in, by the way. How did he even do that? How did he get that offline? Was it a perfect volley that I didn't dodge anything that hit my... Drone control right at the perfect time bullshit? I think it must have been that. FTL would make anyone paranoid, yeah. Jesus, how are we taking all this damage when I have 3 shields, 45% dodge, and a defense drone and hacking and mind control? How am I still taking this much fucking damage? I don't understand. The AI cheats, it really does. It really does. I mean, that's not just a meme. It actually does cheat. They can actually have offense and defense you literally cannot upgrade to in FTL. But I honestly don't know how I'm taking damage when they literally have to hit every shot, me dodge nothing, get FTL screwed. I don't understand how we're taking this much damage. F you, FTL. That's all there is to it. God damn this game. I actually have missile defense. He still gets through. Yes, thank you for blue option. 51 free scrap. I will take it. Okay. Wow, they just have so many projectiles. I think that's the 4th time I've been hacked in weapons this run, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, damn it, there's 2 of them. Fucking 0 fucking dodges at fucking 45% dodge. I hate this fucking game. Excuse my language. F you, FTL. You are a shitty, stupid game, and I hate you. How? How can I have RNG that is this shitty all the time? There's your salt, everybody. Jesus Christ. Oh, this game is so stupid and frustrating. God damn it, fucking hack. Ugh. I can't even move around my ship because of the goddamn hack. Oh, this goddamn game. This is why I'm bald, because I play this game so much. I've pulled out my hair in rage so many times, I have none left. Your hacking is still online too, isn't it? And you're running your way, you shitty, shitty game. He's gonna fucking run away right now. I hate this goddamn game. I really fucking hate it. Goddamn this bullshit. Yeah, critical salt levels, man. It's so fucking stupid. It is so dumb. With 45% dodge, we get hit 5 out of 5 times to take damage. We almost kill him. He can run away because his fucking hack. This game is just so frustrating sometimes. This is one of those runs. I have all this scrap. I need a store. If I get a store, replace this shitty hole laser, maybe I can turn this run into something that's not just a piece of crap all day. Hey, how about you don't be a Steve, Carl? Thank you. Wow, that was a really fast repair. Okay. Oh, man. This is why I'm exhausted every time I play FTL. Even when I'm not raging and salty out of my mind, I just know at any time it can turn into that. So I'm just like always on the edge of being like, oh, oh, FTL, why you want to kill me so bad? I have so much scrap, and I think I'm guaranteed a store in this sector, and it had to have been the 2 dead-end jumps that I didn't see, because I saw every other jump this sector and didn't get a store. F you, you shitty FTL. This is, I think, 5 hull damage for free, isn't it? Alright, 4 damage. I actually take the not blue option because I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed damage with the defense drone, which is stupid that it's a blue option that actually guarantees you damage. Manually search, because we have clone vapor protects from that. Alright, can I have an early store? Normally I complain about early stores, but I would love an early store right now. This next sector. Zoltan or Engi? Screw that Engi. I mean, screw that Zoltan Sector 7. Engi saved us last time. Can you save us again, Engi? I would love for you to save me. Halberd Beam right now would be the absolute dream. Halberd Beam, where are you? You're not here. Hull Laser 2. There's Pre-Igniter. So that is Pre-Ignited Flak 2. Usually I say the only time I want a Flak 2 is if I get it pre-ignited. I would be exactly 200 scrap to get that. What would we do with it? I currently have 5 weapon power. I could do pre-ignited Flak 2, Flak 1 dual lasers. And I need 1 more weapon power to make that happen. It's not that much. It'd only be 1 extra weapon power I'd have to get. If I sell my whole laser and keep the dual lasers. DD1 in not guaranteed hull damage. Don't know what that means. Is there another store that I see? There is. Alright, normally I don't do this, but I'm going to take an inefficient jump to see what my other options are. No other weapons. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go back and do that. This is extremely inefficient to do these extra 2 jumps, but I have enough scrap. I think a little bit of inefficiency to get a better build is worth it right now. Okay. Alright, we have a pre-ignited Flak 2. This is not the build I would recommend, normally. But that's what we're going with, because that's kind of what we're stuck with. Alright, now we want to get 4th shield. 4th shield is our next goal. It's the Flak meme. This is about as bad of a Flak meme as I could think of, honestly. Flak meme? You mean 4 Flak 1s? No, I mean a pre-ignited Flak 2 and 1 Flak 1. Okay. It's not that good. No, it's really not. Oh my god, his Glade Beam is online, is about to destroy us. So my enemies have had glaives all over the place. They've had missiles all over the place. The only good thing is I think they haven't had Flak 1s all over the place. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 offensive power between these drones and weapons there. Now just find a glaive floating in space. Yeah, we're 1 weapon power away from having pre-ignited Flak 2 glaive. I'd take that over this kind of crap right now. I kind of feel like I need crew more than anything else. Phase 3 of the boss is going to be a just... We might die to Phase 3 of the boss because we can't deal with borders even with mind control. We only have 4 crew. These Engi runs, we have gotten, I think, 2 crew in 2 runs for free. Your last run gave you 2 Glade Beams floating in space. Yeah, that's some pretty good RNG when that happens. I'm just gonna hack your weapons. Just screw your weapons. Flak 2 will get me through your shields. Screw your weapons in particular. Okay, nice. So I aimed my Flak 2 at shields and did 0 damage to his shields. Congratulations on having more dodge than is physically possible in the frickin' galaxy. One time you bought 3 crew at the Sector 8 store. It's never too late. Well, that's assuming we'll find the Unicorn Sector 8 store. There's definitely a chance it can be too late for sure. Yeah, you stole my luck with your 2 glade beam Sector 3s, 2 free glade beams in a single run RNG. Is the run still alive? It's alive. This might actually be a dive sector. Yeah, I guess we'll check the store. I was gonna see if I can get extra jumps before it, but we just need to see what you got. Long range scanners. I say it's never too late for long range scanners. This probably is actually too late for long range scanners. Burst laser 3 pre-ignited. Ugh. Ugh. I think I just buy crew here, honestly. I think I actually just buy, and we can't even buy 2 Engis. It would have to be a human and an Engi here. I think I have to skip long range scanners to get 2 crew. Welcome aboard, silly device. I hope you bring us luck because we certainly haven't had any for the rest of this run. This is such a mediocre weapon system. I think I need to rely on finding a repair station in the next sector, because if I don't, without cloaking and even with pre-igniter, I think I need to get force shield between the end of the sector and beginning of the next sector, so I can't be spending more scrap on repairs or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. First laser that through with pre-igniter. That bad with pre-igniter. The problem is it's a 4-power weapon. So what would I do? Sell the flak 2 to get it? That's really inefficient. Or I use it with flak 2. I need to spend another 90 scrap. No. Yes, another 90 scrap on weapons to get online, which really means I can't get my 4th shield online. It's just, it's too mediocre. You actually prefer the human here? Yeah, I mean, I guess he's slightly better, again, as an anti-bordering crew. It's the fact that even if I buy it, that's the scrap I spend on it and the scrap to get it online. And is that better than flak 1 and dual lasers? Honestly, I think it's not even close. It's only better for the first volley. After that, it's just always worse. Better for the first volley, worse for every other volley because of how slow it is. Okay. 0 damage fight. Frickin' miracle. Good news, this is still 0 streak. No, this is 1. We won 1 already. This is going for 2 in a row. I did update my title just to make sure, right? Yeah, current streak of 1. Yeah, it's correct. You may have just not updated or refreshed since I changed that. It's probably what it was. Good news is I think we have a decent chance of getting our 4th shield up here. We can make that happen. We still have a chance here. Not a great chance, but a chance. There's our Sector 8 store immediately. Alright, well, we can sell the Ion Stunner, so that's good. So if we go to the store, we're 3 jumps away from both repairs. So if one of them gets taken over, we'll go the other direction. Okay. Double pre-ignited flak 2s. No. No. No, that's just too expensive, Nian. You don't understand costs. You're thinking I get flak 2, I get 2 flak 2s and a flak 1 online, right? That's what you're thinking? Let's analyze that. We have 98 scrap. This costs 80. I will be at 18 scrap. I will spend another 190 to get that online. So it's over 200 scrap to make that happen. So, like, I know. Well, okay. Well, I'm explaining. While you all yell and memes, I will continue to try to win the game. But the memes. Excuse me while I'm yelling memes. All right, well, like I figured, that repair gets taken over. I think 100% this repair gets taken over, so hopefully we can get this one. I still do need another 100 so scrap to get the shield online, and I need a bunch of power, so. To be fair, 2 flak 2s and DL might be doable in some alternate universe, but flak 2 still has horrendous accuracy. Well, yeah, I'm not saying 2 flak 2 pre-ignite is bad, of course. I'm just saying the cost of it with what we have is not very feasible, sadly. That is an ion intruder drone in my in my stuff there. Did I screw that up? No. Now you offer me free crew in Sector 8. No, I need Force Shield. I can't take that deal. I would love to take it. It took me 8 sectors to find finally a free crew deal. Jesus, FTL, Jesus. So yeah, 70 scrap is what I need right now, not a free rock, dude. Sector 1, 2, or 3, a 55 cost Rockman for free. Good deal. Sector 8, that's a scrap loss. So for the meme, you don't need to get the flak one online, but you do need to not sell it. All right. Crow is a great FTL player in your opinion. Oh, is Dribrat's got a Crow me emote? Nice. If they gave me a Zoltan, would I consider it? Now, I pretty much wouldn't consider any crew right now until I get my 4th shield online. I'm not taking. God damn, I'm not taking any crew deals. Jump 1, repair taken over. Jump 2, repair taken over. Can I have any good RNG? Can I have this one? No, he's gonna probably take that over. 1, 2, 3. F you, FTL, man. Just unfucking believable, man. But I had a unicorn star. Sure did. Look at all them burst lasers. And he hacked my... Does he at least not get it to die? Nope, it died. Okay. Okay. There, nice. Okay. I'm not gonna use a hacking drone. I only have 10 drone parts left. And I'm using 2 per boss phase, so. We also failed the pony event twice. Truly horrendous RNG. Yeah, and that's what, a 50-50? It's either 50-50 or a 1 in 3. You remember when you versed a ship with 3 burst laser 2s? Well, we versed a ship this run that had 3 missiles. And 2 that have had 2 burst laser 2s, so. One more chance to get this repair. So. I feel that RNG. Ah, he's got cloaking and a missile. Okay. Okay, no more doges for him. I can get a second volley off here. So I'm going to try to get his cloaking offline, or at least slowed down. Perfect. Okay. We got a Carl drone. Way to go, Carl. 0 damage. Way to go, Carl drone. No Steves here. You, my friend, are an all-star. All right, let's see if we get triple screwed. I think we are one jump away from the third repair station that both others we got taken away when we were 1 or 2 jumps away. So, is it 3 for 3? Yes! All right, let's get it before it's taken away from us again. Like putting candy in front of a baby and say, here you go. I'm eating it. It's just a horrible, mean thing to do to a baby. And that's what FTL likes to do. Okay. Do I try to get any other ship fights here for extra scrap? I could use value points in this and in mind control and in piloting. Can you ever get free weapons or crew from repair sectors? What's a repair sector? You mean a repair jump? No, it's always consumables, scrap, and repair. I think it's always 15 repair, if I remember correctly. I think we do take another jump or two here. Because any extra value points are really big for us. We just hope we don't take extra damage for it. Just all, of course, a possibility. Beautiful. When you have pre-igniter, a lot of times the better strat, instead of hacking shields like I would normally do, the better strat is often hack his piloting to guarantee your first shots hit. Especially when you have a flak too to get through shields. So against the boss, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Just because shield hack is so good, because it stops them from getting around their ship to repair stuff. That was a 123 scrap deal from taking that extra jump right there. You don't play hard, you were thinking maybe that changed, but that would be FTL rewarding playing on hard. Yeah, no, there's... Yeah, that's not a thing. On any difficulty, you don't get, like, free stuff like that from those events. Okay. I think weapon value point might be the next thing I get, if I have enough. Shield hack is also good for crew kills, yeah. I don't know that with this flak build we're going to be really going to have any chance at any crew kills, but... Ooh, and we are guaranteed to not dive if I go here for this extra jump. Beautiful. So good. Nope. No weapons for you, sir. You just don't get to have them. You have lost your having weapons privilege by screwing me so much this run. Guaranteed to not dive our beacons you visit, guaranteed to not get taken over? No, but there's... Well, actually, maybe it's not guaranteed. The reason I said guaranteed is it's only possible for 2 beacons to be taken over. So there's a small chance that both those beacons that are connected to the base can get taken over. It's a very small chance. It's a higher chance that one or the other gets taken over. It's a very small chance that they both get taken over. That's why I said that. So 2 beacons get taken over every time. Since 2 connect to the base, there's a very small chance that I was going to get screwed, doubly screwed, if that makes sense. Astronomically low kappa chance, yes. So for me, it was almost guaranteed. But thankfully, I think they didn't. All right, I'm going weapon value point over anything else. We're actually pretty strong now. All right, so the question is going in the boss fight, do I actually hack the shields? And if I do I wait for the shield hack to go through before I fire? And I think the answer is yes. I think we hack his shields, wait for it goes all the way down before we just fire everything at shields. So we just, if we do that, he's going to have no shields for the rest of the fight. With a flak 2, a flak 1, and a dual laser, I think. Why not go for piloting? Because one of the main reasons I like hacking shields, the scariest thing about the boss fight is missiles, hacking, and cloaking. Hacking shields blocks off the room, so they're not easily able to get back and forth to repair these rooms. So if we take out shields and then shoot this, they have a very hard time repairing it, moving back and forth if we get like a fire or something. So limiting enemy movement to reduce their speed at repairing stuff is probably the second best reason to hack shields, apart from just hacking shields is good because they don't have shields. Okay, let's hope we don't allow a weapon hack through. Ooh, that was a good stop right there. And we're gonna wait out this hack. I think, okay, that's actually fine. I think this will one-shot the guy in there. Good. So now we mind control. No, I don't mind control anybody because I got hacked. And big surprise. Damn. We actually hit that while he was close. That's pretty good. Okay, shot down one. Of course, I often forget to shoot the missiles after, but usually after you get your shields down with the first volley, you can kill them pretty darn quickly. So we got one, maybe two crew kills there. By hacking piloting, you grant a high chance for all your flak shots to hit. 10 after all, plus they will be focused on repairing shields, so you can snipe many of them, or are you thinking about it wrong? You guarantee... guaranteeing that all your shots hitting is good for hacking piloting. What you have to consider is, since you aren't hacking shields, 4 of your shots are blocked by the shields. So you have 4 less potential hits because you didn't hack their shields. Also, the shield room is a 4-person room, so up to like 6 or 8 crew can all congregate in there. So if you lock them in that room and there's a fire, there's a much higher chance of you getting crew kills if you keep them locked in the shield room. So, hacking piloting is not that good for crew kills because once they get out of piloting, it's a straight shot from shields to heal room. Shields blocks a bunch of extra doors that makes them be trapped in the shields for a longer time. That's why it's a very nice thing to get more crew kills. And again, I am not saying it's a bad idea to hack piloting. That's also often a very valid strategy. Just for me, almost always, I would prefer to hack the shields. Crew kills aren't your priority on first phase. Yeah, it's true. You might want to start considering getting some extra crew kills in earlier phases because it'll make phase 3 so much easier. You get crew kills early, guess what? You don't have as many crew to deal with boarding your ship when it gets overwhelming in phase 3. So, shop is lasting so long. The only likely crew kill is Slilly device at the moment. It's kind of trolly, honestly, that it's staying alive so long. Because it's so far away, I can't really get there. Giving the rebels discounts to stay unconquered. yo dog, I got a nice you know what we're selling? Zoltan Shield bypasses are free. You come here, don't take us over, you get a free Zoltan Shield bypass. And it doesn't even feel like we got that many crew kills with how much crew he still has over there. Mind control you because you'll stay in there and that'll let us get you to be a dead crew. Okay. I'm waiting this out. Okay, didn't hit our weapons. That's good. This should almost finish him. Mind control these guys. I would love to kill you before we get another missile in our face. Okay, I think we got one more crew kill there. All right, one more damage for a crew kill or two. That's honestly kind of worth. Okay. Boarding drone was in the worst room, but thankfully the weapon value point kept him from actually getting our weapons offline. Right there, that fight kind of shows how crappy Flak 2 is. If Flak 2 was a halberd beam, another Flak 1, I have a feeling we would have taken less damage that run just because this thing is so damn slow. You consider what a pilot hack does for you, how much damage it guarantees where you want it, but the boss you would still hack shields. There hack shields there for no real reason. Okay. On your last run, you did not have a good power situation. Hacking on level 1 freed you up more 2 energy for longer mind control. That is something I would consider is if you didn't have the scrap for whatever reason to upgrade hacking to level 3. If you don't have level 3 hacking, then absolutely pilot hack is a very valid choice. It actually pays scrap for Flak 2. Yes, it did. I bought a pre-igniter and a Flak 2 in the same store because I was stuck on Flak 1 dual lasers, whole laser 1, I think, for a while. So because I bought pre-igniter with it is why I got the Flak 2. Is there a reason I don't chase the flagship? On phase 1 and 2, yes, because they're always going to come back to you. Phase 3, I always chase them so that we can run away with borders if we need to. The kidnap strats. All right. Which is the most important value point? I'm looking at Clone Bay or doors. We've gotten a decent number of crew kills, but not as many as I would like, so I think we go with the door value point. We pre-vent these rooms. If they go in my O2, I want that to be pre-vented. Nah, backup battery. The way I always end up with my power is I have exactly enough power for everything except for max hacking, have level 1, and then backup battery gives me the 2 power I'm missing. So 2 extra power, it would only go to like Clone Bay or something that's not mandatory, and I can always move O2 power over to that or something. So I'm very particular with how much power I get with my ship every time. Ooh, we got way more crew kills than I thought previously. Okay. We're already through, that's great. That's not great, because there what the backup battery is just bragging about having. Didn't have my defense thrown up for that. Alright, got no O2. Boarding's getting a little out of hand, but I think we're okay to finish this. Okay. I could use this power right now. Finish him. There it is. GG cookie time. We did it. 2 in a row with this really, really difficult Engi C run. We were down to, I think, 4 health in sector 4 or 5 there. Also can save drone parts on defense drone 1. You think the MC infighting killing a few off in the last seconds of phase 2? Yeah. That's why I like to use, that's actually why I don't mind control the pilot on phase 1 and 2 to have a higher chance of our shots hitting. Because I like to mind control the shield guy if he doesn't die to slow down them shield repairing and also to guarantee more crew kills. So that's a couple small strategies that I maybe don't talk about enough that I kind of do pretty frequently. So, all right, GG cookie time. Let's check that score. 55-50. Honestly, higher score than I was expecting with how rough that run was. Second highest score in our Engi C so far. So that is 42 ships defeated, 102 beacons explored, 1840 scrap collected. Did you say you only had 1900 scrap on a run recently? Cassalian or somebody? You know that 1900 is really high compared to what you often get in hard mode. So if you're getting 1900 scrap and you're not upgrading hacking to level 3, I don't know what you're spending your scrap on. Because you should definitely, with 1900 scrap, have a higher priority on upgrading your hacking up to level 3. It's really good. Really good. All right, so that's 2 in a row on Engi C. You might consider spending your scrap in different places. You actually had your second best run in that one on your new PC? Nice. Of course, if you had that much scrap and you're taking more damage because of, you know, less optimal plays, that could be where some of your scrap is going to. All right, we'll see you later, Pie Boy. Alrighty, my friends. Well, that is definitely going to be my final run because we went later than I was even planning on with how rough some of these runs were today. So today we got Mantis B up to 4 and then died with, after an epic Clone Bay Mantis repair save to a Zoltan shield chip in Sector 3. But then we did come back on the Engi C run from pretty rough mid-game. So 2 in a row on the Engi C. We will continue this run, this streak next week on Wednesday. This Friday we will be playing FTL Hard mode with pause Tierless Streak Challenge. And we perfected the Zoltan A run. So we'll be doing Zoltan B on Friday. Tomorrow we'll be playing, of course, some more awesome Dyson Sphere program. So look forward to that. To be fair, you had pre-ignited 2 burst laser 2s and 2 whole laser 2s. Okay, so you spend it all on your weapons. Not a bad choice, honestly. But as always, my friends, I hope you all had a good time. It's always a blast to hang out with all you wonderful folks. Is there another FTL player? Is Necro Rebel streaming? Okay. We will possibly raid. I am going to still do my sign out before we do, but if you want to stick around for a raid, I'll try to give a raid over to Necro Rebel. So thank you all again for all the wonderful support. You know I can never thank all you wonderful folks enough for the bits, follows, subs, gifts and subs, lurking, all the wonderful, awesome, amazing stuff y'all do sports stream. You know I wouldn't do it if it weren't for you amazing people. So I will see you all tomorrow for some Dyson Sphere program. I'll give a nice final 6-second word of ads and sign out, and then we'll get a raid to Mr. Necro Rebel Fizon. So y'all rock. Peace out. Happy gaming. See you next time. Later, my friends.